want to say the Dallas game was the first game I started doing some light shooting and stuff like that. So I'm probably kind of get into some shooting and stuff like that in the next couple of weeks. No reason to go too fast, so just kind of just ease into things, and but everything's good, everything's on track.
And how tough was it for that injury to pop up when it did when you guys were making that push for the play?
Yeah, obviously it was um, terrible timing. Obviously you don't want to have any injuries. I wanted to go in this year playing every game. So obviously that was a bummer. Then obviously, like you said, the timing of it. Just trying to get into a playing game and try to put ourselves in a position to get into the playoffs. That was a goal, for the team and also myself this year. So it was you know, heart wrenching, a little bit, but so injuries are a part of the game, and um, I'm just ready to get things going this off season.
Yeah, speaking of this offseason, it's obviously restricted free agency for you. How do you kind of approach the summer in just with kind of that looming for the first time for you?
Um, I don't know. I can't really, control over. I don't really have too much control in terms of, um, what teams call, what teams offer, and all that kind of thing. So obviously, I got Stephen, Dave, and Aaron. My three agents with CA. Are the best of the best. So I got my faith in them. Yeah, um, this is why I wanted to be with those guys. So that's all on them. For me, I'm gonna just be working out, playing golf, drinking wine, and trying to get ready for next season.
Josh, I remember you were kind of an early adopter of Pelicans gear when you got traded here. I remember you wearing Pelicans t-shirts at some gaming convention that you were at the weekend you got traded. So my question is, what is your assessment of your time here with the Pelicans? How much do you think you've grown as a player, and what do you see in the future for this team?
Definitely was, good 2 years. Obviously, with AG and all those guys last year was, good learning experience. With increased roles. Um, Obviously we fell short of our goal there, but one thing about those guys, we always had great vibes. That was good. And then this year, obviously, was an up and down year with a little, um, you know, more of a decreased role, but it was good. But obviously, disappointing.
Josh, you mentioned kind of the overall last 2 years for you here. Were there anything specific to just this past season before you got injured that you were pleased with in terms of the development that you made or the improvement that you made in this season?
Um, yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, I didn't shoot the ball as well as I wanted to. This year, I wasn't really able to get in too much of a rhythm. So, that was, frustrating, part of it, but I knew that wasn't kind of indicative of myself as a shooter. Um, but I know just defensively, it kind of was where I wanted to be. Obviously, you want to improve, but, I felt like I was, good on the defensive end, rebounding the ball at a high rate and doing those kind of things. So, pleased with some of it. Wasn't pleased with some of it. So, but I mean that's a season. There's highs and there's lows. You just gotta stay even kill.
And what do you just think about the core you guys have built these past 2 years with all of these young guys, and just how do you feel about just being a part of that in the future?
Yeah, no, definitely something that was good. Obviously, you got Bi and Zo, myself from LA, and those are guys. Obviously, I've been with for several years now, and then obviously with the addition of Z, Keel, Jackson, Kyra, a lot of those young guys. Shit, I think I'm the oldest guy out that whole group. So, I mean, it was good. Um, Definitely a lot of learning experiences, with that stuff, but it was definitely good to be a part of it.
2 years here, the coaches that you did have, two pretty different styles. Just what was that adjustment like for you this year?
Yeah, it was definitely different. It was wasn't the easiest transition. Obviously, AG was a big and free flowing. Giving everyone on the court the ability to attack and to create and that kind of thing. So obviously that was good. Obviously, we were a little lacking on the defensive side. Then this year, obviously, a little bit different. We're just having it more, I guess, structured and a little limited offensively, but it was definitely different. For me, it was just shitty. 4 years. What is my third coach in 4 years? So a little frustrating having to just change year after year after year, but it's part of the game, and just gotta a lot of learning experiences from this year.
All right, thanks, Jay Hart. Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.